that you're impressed by or impressed with. And of course, Emefiele is still in custody of the SSS. What do you make of that? I'd like to get your thoughts on that as well. And of course, when I come back, I will give you the highlights of the Presidential Tribunal, as that tribunal has now reserved its ruling. Stay tuned to 92.3 Nigeria Info. Info, and we are looking at the big stories that what we're doing. So I said I was going to save this one for this moment, and that is the Presidential Tribunal reserving its ruling yesterday. And I'm asking you, what are the highlights of your party's arguments? All right, so let's look at it from the perspective of Daily Trust. Remember the big stories, and the big stories are gotten usually from the newspapers. All right, so let's see. So I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm just going to get to the point where it is said the various parties made some arguments in court. Now I'm going to start from the side where the article said INEC had on March 1 declared Tinubu winner of the election. Atiku came second, Obi came third, while Rabiu Kwankwaso of the NNPP came fourth. And then Atiku and Obi had contended that the provision in section 134 subsection 2 of the Nigerian Constitution provides that a candidate must score at least 25% of the votes cast in 2/3 of the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT, which only Obi polled. At the hearing, President Bola Tinubu told the court that he scored 25% of the vote in more than half of the Federal Capital Territory. The submission was made by counsel to Tinubu Wole Olanipeku while adopting his objections and final written address against Atiku's petition. He said the recurring word under section 134 of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 is votes, adding that a similar interpretation was also in Shagari vs. Awolowo in 1979, maintaining that Tinubu's total votes reflect 25% of the 2/3 of the votes cast in the FCT. Olanipeku, for the purposes of the election, the FCT is regarded as the 37th state of the Federation. He said Atiku failed to show the results which ought to be declared in his favor, adding that the court cannot grant what was not requested by meddlesome interlopers. All right, Atiku Obi had contended that the failure to transmit results of the presidential election to IREV directly from polling units and simultaneously with the National Assembly elections constituted substantial non-compliance with the Electoral Act and INEC guidelines, as well as created the avenue for the manipulation of the result. But in their address, the Council to INEC Abubakar, with argument on the requirement of a 25% score in the FCT would impose special status on the territory of the country, which would be absurd. On his part, Olanipekun said uploads are not part of the collation process as they are done physically. Olanipekun said judgment of the Federal High Court in Abuja and the Court of Appeal in Lagos have ruled that INEC has the discretion to choose how to collate the results of an election, adding that the judgment is binding on all parties. Also submitting counsel to the APC, Lateef Agbi, said LP failed to prove non-transmission of results from polling unit by polling unit. He said in the event of a revolt, it will be between APC and PDP. This is why I say that the petition is ambitious, and if they say they are meddlesome interlopers, it is also correct, he said. He said the judgment of the U.S. court was not a criminal forfeiture, adding that there was no defendant and accused in the election. On dual citizenship, Tinubu said he is a citizen of Nigeria by birth as provided under Section 137, subsection 1 of the Nigerian Constitution 1999. And on the petitioner's summary of the evidence, we observe a lack of fidelity to the actual records which bind parties and the court, all in an apparent attempt to augment evidential paucity and deficit. On the $460,000 forfeiture, Olanipekun said Section 137, subsection 1D of the Nigerian Constitution provides that Tinubu is not under any fine as provided in the section. But lead counsel to Atiku, Chris Uche, informed the court that there is no dispute that INEC reserves the discretion to adopt the technology for the conduct of the election, which it chose Beavers and the IREV, which form part of the new regime of election management in the country to enhance the transparency of collation. The body in the new regime, because INEC was empowered and we gave evidence that it was 355 billion, so it is left for INEC to explain to Nigerians it was not a technical glitch, it was deliberate for the manipulation of the election. And the argument went on and on. Of course, they talked about results sheets certified by INEC for the petitioners. He said 8,123 were blood, some with pictures and pictures certified by them, and how can they say they conducted an election thus far? And that's where I'm going to stop. You can go read that report on Daily Trust. It is captioned fireworks, legal fireworks as Tribunal set to rule on Tinubu's election. All right, so that's that for that. And so it's time for me to open the phone lines and get your thoughts on some of the issues that we've raised on the show. All major roads should be blocked, Abi Bro Jacob is saying on Facebook. LM Chimaobi says, good afternoon, the protest is well carried out. If this hardship continues after the protest, we will continue the protest. The National Assembly gate was pulled down today, and go touch any politician available for body during the next protest. I hope you're not trying to make it violent. Let's not go the violent route. Let's not do that. Kenny Briggs Anti said that the protest should have been done with highly respected personalities. Its momentum is not impressive. All right. Okay, let's go to the phone lines now. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. I'd like to get your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts? Then you can drop your messages on WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. Remember as well that I'm looking at Facebook a lot today because I'm of the opinion that we could also push our conversations online so as to get bigger audience and capture the mind of the government and the people responsible for the development of our areas. Right, I've got Frank, and Frank is calling me from D-line. But first, let's look at this message. It says, on the labor protest, it is a welcome development only if they will stand firm till it yields the desired result, that government will make a definite action statement of when the refineries will work, else it will amount to effort in futility. So far, kudos to labor, the masses voice. For NS Port Harcourt. All right, let's listen to Frank. Hello, Frank. Greetings to you.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, welcome, Frank.
Yeah, let me dwell on the tribunal issue.
Remember, we're not talking.
The result declared by INEC.
Right.
INEC declared that Ahmed Bola Tinubu is winner of the last election.
Now, Frank. Oh my goodness, Frank.
They should present it in court and court.
All right, thank you very much. I guess you can hear me. If you're going to talk about the presidential, like I said from the beginning, we're not talking about who is winning and who's losing. I'm asking you, what is the highlight of your party's argument? So if you're on the left side, tell me how well you think your party argued. If you're on the right side, tell me how well you think your party argued. Simple. Jude from Amuma, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, for me, the labor protest today was very progressive.
It wasn't, or it was?
In a sense that they didn't have enough time to mobilize the people.
Okay.
Up to very late yesterday, they were still negotiating with the federal government.
Okay.
So they didn't have enough time. More so, the workers whom the reporter said didn't come out in their good number. Don't forget that this one is a protest. It's not even what do you call it? It's not a strike. Realizing that the court has given an order banning workers from going on strike. So the workers are not they are very careful calling it a strike where they will apply no work, no pay. But for me, the protest all over the country, because I watched it, very impressive. And next time, when I went to reconvene, I asked Nigerians, market women, they're on the street. It's a protest. It's not labor. When you talk of labor, who is labor? It's a protest for the masses against what the government is doing or has done to us, their policies. Everybody should come out for a peaceful protest. It's not labor.
All right.
That's what it is. So it's very impressive to me.
All right, Jude, thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling in. Robin from HA, welcome.
Hello, Canada. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Canada. Yes, on the issue of the protest, this is the beginning, and it has started. And I want to join everyone in Nigeria to be part of the protest. And my question is that, and should tell Nigeria when the refineries are going to be built, it's not that it is rolling out, sharing money with the judiciary.
Robin. Robin, your line wasn't really clear, but if I could glean anything, I think you said that the president should tell us when the refineries will be completed, and that's the only reason for calling off the protest. I guess that's what you were trying to say. All right, I've got Clinton. Clinton is calling from Bori. Clinton, welcome on the show.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Yeah, for the first time, I want to appreciate Labour for being consistent this time. Like they did with Sind on their earlier stand that they're going on the protest. Also, the mobilization was kind of poor. But we still expect in the coming days that people will sit down out to support the protest.
Did you come out yourself?
No, I was not able to go out today. Then on the Tribunal, Canada, we are talking about the technicality of having 25% in at least 2/3 of the petition. Then I think the only person that met this criteria is President Tinubu. He was also considered the highest vote count. He got the highest vote count. He won in majority of the states, and he also got the spread. So I think the Tribunal will favor him.
I'm not asking you to tell me whether to favor him or not. Just tell me. Oh my goodness. All right, moving on. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking about the big stories reeled out on the show today? Remember, we're on Facebook as well. Let's see. We got Any more messages? And okay, so I just go to WhatsApp now. This one is from Hector. Tinubu court reserves judgment on Article B's petitions. I pray that the world will hear something good coming out from our Nigeria courts this time. I pray that the judges will set a good history for precedent. From Hector. All right, Hector, thank you very much. Keep those calls coming in. 0817923 0002. What is your impression about the magnitude and the momentum of the labor protests that started today? Do you think the population was something you're impressed by? Do you think the momentum is something you're impressed by? And of course, Emefiele is still in the custody of the SSS. And according to reports, Emefiele now is asking the court to permit him to serve the DG of the SSS through substituted means. And I'm asking the question, will that change anything, given that, I mean, everybody knows, except you're just coming from under the rock, or you're coming from outside or from inside a cave, you're coming outside from inside a cave, or you were buried and you're alive now. Except any of these situations or scenarios, I think everybody knows that the court has granted Emefiele bail to the tune of 20 million naira. But hey, will the SSS listen? Will it change anything? That's the question I'm asking. And of course, there's the Presidential Election Tribunal reserving its ruling for petitions by Obi and Atiku. And I'm asking, what are the highlights of your party's arguments in that court or in these court proceedings? You can tell me and I'll listen. Remember, we're not talking about who will win or who will not win. We're just talking, how well did they argue? Which argument are you, impressed by? Simply. Okay, 08179230002, 08179230003. I do not know what's wrong with the phone lines. I'm going to give you another set of numbers to try. So you're going to try 08179230007 and 08179230009. I really would love to get your thoughts. Remember, we're live in Facebook. We are live in Facebook. Nigerian for PH, right? Yeah, that's where we are, Nigerian for PH. And we're also live on YouTube, Nigerian for PH. What are your thoughts therein? Like I said, I do not know what's wrong with the phone lines, but keep trying and let's have a conversation for development. So I've got Henry. Henry is calling me from Rumigbo. I'm going to take Henry's call right now.
Yeah, Kalada.
Yes, welcome, Henry. Yeah, good evening.
Yes, on my expectation on the judgment being reserved, I think...
I'm not asking for your... Henry, I'm not asking for your expectation. I'm saying, okay, so the court proceeding has been going on for a while now. What impressed you the most? That's what I'm asking you.
Well, the impression to me I've seen so far that APC have been able to defend their victory so far. So it's left for the tribunal to give the judgment based on their own findings and other things. To me, I believe that the APC have defended their victory very well.
All right, and
that is my take on the on the Labour protest today. I didn't expect much because I know that there is a court order restraining them not to go strike, and that on that note, you see that so many of the Labour workers are finding it difficult to involve themselves in this. But I think that they are the cause of it, because earlier before this time they have always allowed the politicians to use them by not standing for the masses. They're only there for their own interests.
All right.
So I think I didn't expect much from them, and also urge them to push further. Once the people, the masses, the rivers, the Nigerian people at large see that they are serious to fight for the people and the laborers at large, you see people turn up more. So I didn't expect much today from them. But all the same, we thank God for the steps and congratulate them to keep forward.
All right, thank you very much. I've got Austin from Alu. Okay, I lost that connection. I do not know why. All right, but just keep your calls coming in. 08179230002, 08179230003. Okay, I've got another call. Let's find out who it is. Hello, welcome. Oh, goodness me. The connection is terrible. I do not know what's wrong with the connection, but like I said, you could try the other numbers 0817. Now get your thoughts. What do you think about the momentum and the magnitude of the protest today? Do you think it's something that is sustainable? You know, NLC is saying we won't call off the strike until the government does something reasonable. Do you think it's something that is sustainable? Do you think, given the turnout today? Yes, the protest happened across the nation, even in the north, even though we got reports yesterday that the northern what do you call it now? Civil society organization said they would not be a part of it. But we saw, the protests happen in Kano, in Kaduna, and they had their own demands as well. All right. Hello. What's your name? Same thing. The lines are terrible. The lines are really terrible. But let's see. This one says, I'm very impressed with the arguments of the petitioners. They did an excellent job. I see the judgment going. Okay, I'm not going to thank you very much. I've got Clinton from Aba. Clinton, welcome on the show.
Yes, yeah. I'm calling from Aba. Yes, my take on this Labour Congress protest and strike. What I'm seeing is more of ceremonial activities there. I'm not even seeing, unlike the regime of Oshomole and it's like how they are setting up things and you see seriousness in them. But this one, you don't even know whether they are protesting or whether anything is happening. If we take the rules, everybody is going about their businesses and no problem. In fact, I don't know what is happening with this our country. And again, on this issue of P2B and the Tinubu and Atiku, whatever, my prayer is the court to do justice.
All right,
and make sure that whoever that is the real winner should be given the mandate.
All right,
they should not be biased in any form, and they must respect the justice and know that people are suffering. So what we need is somebody that is legal, somebody that will be there and protect the interests of the citizens, so that we cannot continue to suffer as we are suffering. In fact, we are tired.
All right, thank you very much, Clinton.
I'm not happy about
thank you very much, Clinton. Moving on, keep those calls coming in. I've got 13 more minutes to the top of the hour. Let's get to hear from you and what you think about the issues that we've raised on the show. Yeah, so talking about the protests in Abuja, the protesters went to the National Assembly complex and they asked the security men to allow them go and talk to their representatives, but the security men did not agree, so they pulled down the gates and they went in. And Aline Dume came out and addressed them, and I'm wondering if Aline Dume has been able to pacify them. We would see, but hey, NLC is demanding that the refineries be fixed, that they reverse the subsidy removal, that they pay lecturers their monies owed. What else again? That they increase the minimum wage. I mean, the NLC people are saying they don't believe the federal government a bit, that the federal government has not saved any 1 trillion naira, that they all lies, that the federal government would not even be able to increase minimum wage like it is advertising, because minimum wage review will only be possible in the year 2024, the first quarter of that year. And so so many things the NLC has come out to say, and the reason why they are embarking on the strike, one would wonder. 5 o'clock hour, I'll be asking a question. I'll have a guest. What can the federal government do to pacify the labor, given their current stance now? I know go agree they are singing is very loud right now. I'm wondering, but hey, 08179230002, 08179230003. Talking about Emefiele, some of the reasons why NLC is on strike may also be part of why Emefiele may be, like I said, is in custody and being investigated. The unification of the foreign exchange is something that Emefiele did in his time. He created multiple windows, windows for students, windows for manufacturers, windows for different importers and all the likes. Yeah. So for those of you who say Emefiele is a bad guy, for all of you who have already judged him and prosecuted him, is there any bit of empathy on your part when it comes to Emefiele, given, like I said, the ordeal some of you are currently going and passing through? All right, so remember, there is a call screener. I keep saying this every time. So when you do call and she takes your call, sometimes it's a woman, sometimes it's a man. So when you do call, please do well to talk with them, and do well to appreciate them and listen to what they've got to tell you, and then they'll patch you to me, because when you keep dropping the calls, we can't have a conversation. All right, this one says labor unions are extinct in Nigeria. Franco Korea and Michael Imodu must be sad in their graves. Ben with that one. All right, thank you very much. Let's see. On Facebook, LM Chimaobi comes back and says, concerning presidential election, Tribunal, the Labour Party highlights are quite in order. You don't need mirror to see a wristband on your wrist. It is left for the Tribunal to be judicious. All right then. All right. Keep your calls coming in. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. Remember, we've got a call screener. So please, it's a lady today. When you do call in, speak to the call screener so that you can get passed on to me. But I really want to get your thoughts about the momentum of the protest today. What do you think about it? 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. All right, let's see more messages here. This one says the protest should have been done with highly... Okay, I think I've read this before, so yeah. All right, if you can't call in, at least send me WhatsApp messages 0809-030-6416, and let's get to hear your voice or your thoughts. Hello, what's your name? Where are you? So I guess we're having an issue with the connection, and I do not know. The calls keep dropping, and I do not know why. I guess I'll have to go for a quick break and allow the engineers check the phone lines. And when I do come back, we'll talk some more. But hey, I think I've got a call now. I've got Emeka, and Emeka is calling from Port Harcourt. All right, let's listen to Emeka. Hello, Emeka.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yeah,
I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Okay, I want to talk about the tribunal, the case ongoing on the tribunal. And I think the points made by Labour Party are quite clear.
All right.
So it's left for the tribunal to do the needful.
All right then.
It's still stated clear in the Electoral Act that at least the person that will win the election will select the winner at least 25% of the FCC.
All right.
Which the Labour Party did. Our hope is on the tribunal.
All right then.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for calling in then. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, hopefully the phone lines would have been fixed or something. Remember, your contributions can still come in. Use WhatsApp or Facebook 009-030-6416 and Nigerian Info PH respectively. All right, stay tuned. would have to make way for the business news. So I'm going to try yet again, and let's see. And this one on WhatsApp says, Canada, if NLC claims federal government is lying on saving 1 trillion naira from petrol subsidy removal, then it is obvious that the NLC is clandestinely pursuing political agenda. Also, I think NLC is being sponsored by the subsidy cartel to compel FG into reversing to putting Nigeria resources in few pockets. As for the presidential election petition drive, now the APC put forth strong defense for the electoral victory against the watery petition of the petitioners. All right, Emefiele, thank you very much. 08179230002 and 08179230003. I'm going to try so we can take another, well, let's see if it's one call, and let's see if the phone lines will let us. Hello. All right, so yeah, still network issues, and it's terrible. But hey, if you want to contribute, then I guess we would have to use social media and WhatsApp, right? So sending those WhatsApp messages to the number 0809-0306416. I'm trying again. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name?
Yes, my name is Elder Comrade Samson from Eleme.
All right, Elder Samson.
I want to contribute to the program that Canada is anchoring.
I'm Canada. You're talking to Canada, actually.
Canada. Good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Let me look at the tribunal and the progress so far. I want to say that there is this decorum among the parties, that is P2B, Atiku, and Tinubu. There is decorum that they demonstrated all through the period of this tribunal until the beginning address. I think that one is a welcome something, because at that level with power, they tend to insult each other when they are giving their defenses. But in this area, it was not so. There was this decorum among them.
All right.
And I just believe that at the end of the day, the tribunal will do justice to all that they have also given.
All right, then.
Because they know what they know how to do best. Yes, let me look at the labor today.
Quickly, please.
Quickly. The Labour Congress today.
Yeah, quickly.
I don't expect much from them, because even as the federal government is not giving attention to the demands of labor, oftentimes, I'm not talking about this present one, but oftentimes. But I want to say that this government is still very fresh. I know that there are couples of issues from the former leadership team now, and which all of them are accrued to what is happening right now. But I think this government should be given some time.
All right.
In order to put things together, they should be given some time.
All right, then.
It's not to go to the streets. They should engage the government.
Thank you very much. I've got to go now. I've got to go now.
And while they continue with the subsidy, they should not remove the subsidy.
All right.
I don't want the subsidy removed.
All right, thank you very much. The business news is up next. Do stay tuned. Let's see. This one said, those who are doing wrong should remember that the clock turns. Whosoever that supports the evil going on will definitely partake of it. The court should do the right thing in their judgment. All right. The business news up next.